Welcome, gentle ladies and not so gentlemen, to this supercalifragilistic channel known far and wide as Caleb Clark, which thou, dear viewer, hast fatefully chosen to watch at this fateful moment. I'm Caleb Clark, thine host, and today I present unto thee knowledge of how to use archaic pronouns. In my previous video about archaic pronouns, I talked about why thou shouldst use archaic pronouns, but now I shall talk about how to use them. Therefore I have made this lovely declension chart which containeth all of the pronouns which thou shalt learn. As thou canst see, all of the pronouns are in the second person, which meaneth that they refer to the person being spoken upon, although thou wilt notice that there is a distinction between singular and plural, which isn't really made in modern English. We only have the pronoun you, which we use for both singular and plural. And if you don't know, singular just meaneth one person, while plural just meaneth multiple people or things. So in archaic pronouns, thou and those akin to it are in the singular second person, which meaneth that they are only used when talking to one person, whereas ye and those akin to it are used when talking to a group of persons. Both thou and ye are subjective pronouns, which meaneth that they only function as the subject of a clause, the part which doeth the action. Thus thou canst say, thou pickled a pickle of pickles, or ye pickled a pickle of pickles, but you can't say, I pickled thou, or thou pickles pickled me. So that leads me into my next point, which is the objective pronouns. Thee and you are objective pronouns, which meaneth that they only function as the object of a sentence, the part which receiveth the action that the subject did. For example, I might say, I saw thee. In that clause, the word thee answers the question of what the subject I saw. So too is it for the pronoun you. It is also important to note that thee and you can also act as the object of a preposition, as in the prepositional phrase beside thee, or with thee, or at thee, or from thee, any preposition plus thee or you. It is also important, so next thou shalt see the possessive case pronouns, which are thy and your. These are probably the easiest to use, as they only function as an adjective, which modifies a noun to show possession, as in thy pickles or your pickles. So in those phrases, the pickles belong to thee or to you, right? Although thou wilt notice that there are actually two possessive pronouns for each number. For singular, there is thy and thine, and for plural, there is your and yours. So the difference between thy and thine is that thy functions as an adjective, while thine functions as the object of a sentence, as in those pickles are thine, right? And thine refers to the thing or things which belong to the person that the speaker is addressing. So use thine when talking to one person and yours when talking to multiple persons. Also use thine before a vowel or the letter H, as in thine aubergines or thine hippopotamonstris squipedaliophobia. Next, we shall look at the reflexive pronouns, thyself and yourself. Yourselves. So make sure you don't use yourself, because yourself is singular. And remember, any of the ones that are in ye, you, your, yours, anything like that are plural. So you're not going to say yourself, just as we don't say ourself or themself, right? So they're called reflexive because they kind of reflect the subject of the sentence. They refer back to the subject, as in thou pickled thyself or ye pickled yourselves. They can also intensify or place special emphasis on the subject, as in thou thyself pickled pickles, or ye yourselves pickled pickles. So it seems that we've reached the end of this grammatical journey, my friends. So please comment thy thoughts and watch one of my other videos, and I shall see thee next time. Farewell.